door now. Because I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was actually trying to do right. And then when he lied the other night saying, I'm having sexual relations without having sex, and then the next day he pops up with a wife, yes, I've slept with other women, and I'm not doing it no more. And then he brings her on camera to embarrass her. Like she's taking up for him. And then there's you.
Yes.
Okay, your sound is muffled. Yeah.
Okay, what about now?
That's perfect. Okay.
I am currently dealing with Derrick. I don't have social media. I don't follow bloggers on YouTube or anything. He reached out to me last night and said, if anyone contacts me for me to hang up and block them. He said all of this was because he got into, I guess, he was supposed to do an interview with a blogger and he declined the interview. And now this blogger is on a smear campaign. He never called out your name. He has blocked me on all social sites. When I say social like platform, I mean like YouTube. I've never been able to find any of his videos unless they are uploaded by a third party. The video with the wife, I did not see that until I got on my sister's YouTube and pulled up his channel. And that's when I was like, okay, he must have blocked me from YouTube or whatever. So he doesn't explain the situation. I have to go and look at all of your videos, look at everything to find out what was going on. So I blocked him last night. He started to text me from a different phone number, and he just said, I need to speak with you. Allow me to explain this, face to face with you. I'm not from Georgia, and so, he knew that. So he knew that I wasn't going to be digging into his background or anything. That if he wouldn't have called me, I would have never known about none of this.
Now you say, now the wife says that he's been straight and narrow for about 5 to 6 months, and that's when he first he just recently posted his wife on his social media this year for the first time. People didn't even know he was married, and so when I kind of you didn't know he was married?
No.
Okay, so walk me from the beginning. What month did you guys meet?
We met October, 2 days before Halloween.
Okay, of 2020.
2020.
This recent. Okay, and so what happened? Like, how did he approach you? Because this wasn't no DM situation. Normally, he's fucking his subscribers. So this is different. He met you in person.
I was walking into the Linux Mall. I guess that's the name of it. I'm not from this area. Walking into the Linux Mall, and I was texting, and I heard him say, "Excuse me now." And when I turned around, he introduced himself as D. He didn't say, hey, it's me, Derrick, whatever. He said, hey, this is D. And he was like, I seen you walking in, and, I think you're gorgeous, and I wanted to know, could I get your number, and, we talked and kind of build a friendship. And he was so polite. He was a gentleman, and I was like, sure, I gave him my phone number, and we began to talk. I can say probably, I've never been to his house. I've never been to a pen house or anything. He has always came to my home. If you...
It's weird because it's a worldwide pandemic.
Look at all of his videos that we have uploaded. My front balcony is in the back of his video.
Does it have the white part recent.
That's my home. Yes, that's my home. Me and him dealt with each other like I get kind of moved in. He would always come and visit me. He comes to the hospital quite frequently to see me on my lunch breaks and whenever I'm between surgery.
So you're a doctor.
Yes.
That's why you don't have social media. You got a bag.
That's correct. That's correct. So this kind of blew my mind, and when he spoke with me, the first thing he tried to say was that if a blogger contacts you, I want to protect, your medical life. So I don't want you in this frenzy with me. He told me that his wife and you knew each other. So this was a smear campaign for him.
What?
So when I look online, you're sitting next to your wife on a video explaining that, you're not this person, and you're texting me an hour later after uploading the video saying, I'm going to explain this to you. This is just, it's crazy. So after I met him about a week later, he came to my home, and that's when we engaged, in sexual activity.
When was this, the other day?
No, this was when we first met.
Okay.
Okay, by the end of December, the end of November, early December, I found out I was pregnant. I told him, off top, I don't want any children right now. I'm 32 and I don't want kids right now. And he went through this emotional kind of thing as if he gave a fuck, but I'm pretty sure now that I'm looking, it was just an act, and he was just like, I don't want you to, terminate the pregnancy. I really want this. Let's talk. Let me come over there. Let's sit down and talk. So he came to my home and we talked. And he said, "Well, have you set an appointment?" I told him no. Well, about 2 days later, I had already had an appointment, and I called him and told him. And he said, "Well, can you push it off for about another week?" And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I want to make sure that this is what I want to do." So I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, this is what I want to do. So it's really not about what you want to do." So he just kept on going through "Well, if you don't have any children, I'm trying to build a relationship with you. I don't want this to, to end like this." But I already had my mind made up that this is the end of it. I was not going to continue a pregnancy with someone I'm not with. I'm just actually dealing with, whenever I'm free, basically. So I went.
Sorry about that. This is brief intermissions.
For another week, and every day it was just a sob story about, I really want this. My wife won't give me a divorce. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of her threatening to take, everything that I've worked for, and everything was to vilify her. And you know how that goes when they do those stories. So I told him, so I never knew that they were in the same home together because, to my knowledge, he was living with his cousin, and he was basically caught up in a legal battle with his wife, who was supposed to be in Arkansas. So
I'm laughing at the lies. I am not laughing at you because, you were brought. You were brought into some real bullshit.
So when he reached out to me last night, his biggest fear was that I have cameras in my home, and I can prove that he was there. That I can prove anything that needs to be proved. This is not just me just making up a bizarre story. So his whole thing was he was trying to get to my house last night to try to figure out my security system and where, what angles my cameras was pointing. together, we're not together. He only came over there so that we could do this video together. And that was, you know, and I told him, he just kept saying, I need to talk to you face to face. I don't want to do the phone situation. So by that time, you know, I had been blocked him again because I was.
This is insane. This is insane. Oh boy.
About 30 days. I watched him last night, but out of curiosity, I wanted to hear what he had to say.
And what did he say?
So I blocked him again. That was all that he said.
Okay.
I was just talking face to face. He just said, I need to speak with you face to face. I don't want to talk to you over the phone. You know, I want to talk to you face to face. And I blocked his number when I hung up with him this morning. I blocked him again. And he began to text me from another number. And he said, hey, did you block me? And that's when I just went off on him. I was like, you lied about everything. And everything that I said, he just kept going back to, let me talk to you face to face.
If I were you, I wouldn't meet him in your home, though.
No, not at all. Like, he can't even get through our day anymore. That is just, it's crazy because he kept saying, well, I'm coming to your office to talk to you. And I'm like, no, you know, like, we're not going to talk. I'm not about to be caught up in this, you know, circus with you. Like, you're creating this, and you're going to have to figure it out. But for him to say that this happened months ago maybe with the other two women.
Well, one was right after you. I don't know if y'all crossed paths, but one he was just with like a month before you met him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even, and you know what's crazy? I didn't even know he had children.
You didn't see the car seat in the back?
No.
He got it in every video, child. He got the car seat in the back. Listen, nobody knew he was married. Nobody had seen the kids. Nobody knew anything until these women really came forward. And so,
yeah, I had no idea.
Let me ask you, so you said when y'all first met, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So, I kind of, around, you know, the first month of being with me, he would always tell me, you know, oh, your perfume is always on my shirt. And my friend mother was there, and she said, oh, whatever perfume, you know, the lady you were with had on smelled good. And so, you know, that was kind of odd to me, because what mother be at, you know, some 30-some-year-old townhouse just chilling? So I kept this on the back of my head, and I brought it up to one of my friends. My friend was like, no, he has to be around another woman who smelled your perfume and called him out for it. But he will always say, because like, usually when, you know, we would go out and have drinks or something like that, he will always say, oh, whatever perfume that you wear, you know, it always follows you, basically. And it got to the point where he was questioning, like, what kind of perfume do you wear? Like, what is it? I'm going to buy it for you. Well, he bought the alien for me.
Oh, that's my favorite too, girl. That alien don't go nowhere.
It doesn't go anywhere. He bought it for me, but on the receipt, it was 2 gift boxes. So evidently, he must have bought it for his wife too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So y'all would smell the same. And he could blame it on her. Derrick, Dirty Big Jaxn, action packing. Oh my God. Now let me ask you something. You said when y'all met, you know, of course you found him charming, but when y'all finally got a chance to meet up, y'all had sex 5 times that day.
Yes.
Do you feel that he's a sex addict?
Oh yes. I think that, like, cause he is the type that when he wants you, and it's nothing you can say that's going to stop him from coming to get you.
Oh wow. guys use protection?
After I believe probably a month, we didn't use protection.
Okay.
Probably sooner than that, like 2 weeks probably.
When was the last time y'all had sex?
We had sex on Friday. Just give me the date. Look at my calendar. It was.
Damn, Derrick. Damn, Derrick. Shoot, you. Oh man, this is just seriously, man. I mean, damn, Derrick. This is good. This is bad.
And I do want to tell you, because you are a practicing physician, I don't want your face, your name, nothing will hit the internet. Nothing. Because your job, no, I love my sisters that are doing big things like that, and I would never, ever come for you and what you're doing behind his end. I would never do that to you or my kids. So, no.
When I think that that you put it on your children, and I was just on a good channel. It was my first time going through your channel, and I was just like, she seems like a stand-up woman. So I thought I'd call. I'm gonna give her, I'm gonna tell her what is going on, and I'll just wait and see. But thank you for that. That really, really helped.
No, I would never do that to you. And I get a lot of backlash for not revealing a lot of sources. The 2 women that came forward wanted it. They weren't, they didn't have anything to lose. Yeah, so it's, that's why we did it that way. And so with you, like, this is just the icing on the cake. Like, you're a professional. I'm not even about to play those games. And so the receipts that you sent, and if you can send me that video of him walking around naked in your house.
I'm going to probably where it's only showing him, show my furniture and my art in my house.
Okay.
And I'm going to also I'll send you the whole video, and I just ask that you crop it where that nothing can be identified in my home.
Okay, I got you. And also, I'll send it to you so that you can approve it before it goes out.
Okay. I really appreciate it.
And you said
Derrick was on the 18th.
The 18th of March.
Last week, yeah.
Does he talk about God with you, with him being a deliverer, and he submitted to God and being saved while he's with you?
He talks about self-control. He talks about he doesn't go to like God. That's why it's so cringeworthy when I hear him saying I'm supposed to be in line with God and does the whatever for God and God. Because he doesn't talk like that. Like, that's not him. That is something that he just picked up. Because usually, he's talking about investing, talking about money, he's talking about signing and things. He has never came to me religious. This is a new Derrick.
Because his wife is so broken. She's been dealing with this for almost 14 years. If you go through her Instagram page, I'm going to send it to you. It's nothing but biblical scripture. So that's her language. Like, he understands her love language. Her love language is scripture. And so he's going to say whatever he has to say biblically to make her stay. I don't understand why he's keeping her there. Why he won't let her go.
He is like, first of all, he loves women with ass. Like, I'm a Jamaican American, so girl, I don't know why they be blowing their asses up now, because I be walking trying to get mine down. Love women with ass, like that's his thing. Like, if you are kind of like the Instagram model type looker, he is all for it. And when I went to her page, they are like the complete opposite. And it wasn't so much of, her personality doesn't.
That's the truth. This is what happens when you see somebody unequally yoked. The best way to find if someone's unequally yoked, see pictures of them. If you see, like, if you could just look at it, it's like night and day. When you see that, okay, that's trouble. It is trouble. I mean, unless there's a real bond between those two people, there's trouble. And it's sad to say this happens in many marriages and many relationships. You look at these two people, it's seldom it's really for love. And it's like there's something there. There's a mismatch, and it's really bad. And it's not, yeah, people will say love conquers all, but that's rare. And love is something that is always tested. And very few people pass the test. Sad to say, this is just one of those relationships where it's just, I've been in an unequally yoked relationship. It's just bad. It's just really bad. It's sad, and it is what it is. It's just sad. It's just one of those tragic relationships where you just look at them and it's night and day. Sad to say, even worse, one person may be more in love than the other person is in love with them.
You know, if you know him, he's larger than life. He's loud. He is just, this whole different type of person versus, having a, I guess you could say a quiet, meek and humble woman. And that's just crazy to me. Like the video, she looked like she was afraid.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, why would you?
He's very aggressive. Like he have not. I basically told him a couple of days before Christmas that he had to leave because he was yelling in my house, and he grabbed me by my arm and was like, "I'll leave when I'm ready to leave." So I'm pretty sure if he roughhoused me or anyone else, I'm pretty sure it worked in their home.
Wow.
This is just something. This is just, what could I say, man? What could I say?
And I mean, I guess this woman, like his wife, like she can't see what we can see. Like, it's like, why? First of all, this is the first time he's introducing you to the world. He has millions of followers, and you get on camera looking like you just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
You got acne on your face. That is a sign of stress.
But Derrick will talk down to you. He will talk down to you. He will say mean things to you if you don't look apart. That he feel like some days, when I'm here, I have my hair pulled back, my makeup on, or nothing like that because I'm in and out of the hospital. And he'll say something like, "Do something better with yourself." Look like the professional you are. Or
he's telling you, a doctor, somebody that actually did work to get where you are, to put on some makeup, make yourself look more professional.
Yeah, he will talk down to you. Like, I believe that was 2 weeks ago. I had a lash appointment, and I went ahead and took off all of my lashes. And when he seen me, he said, "You don't even look the same." And I said, "What do you mean?" He was like, "The nails need to be filled in. You need your lashes on, or whatever." He was like, like I'm gonna leave. I'll come back when you get yourself together."
Oh, my God.
There he is. Like he will, and when I see her, I can see his words affect her. And if he can tell that to someone he just met 5 months ago, imagine what he tells her.
Wow.
So that's who he is. Like he is that type of man that he will talk down to you.
I cannot believe this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I said I don't know if you saw my last video, like what the last girl described him exposing himself, like you're a public figure. First of all, you're a man and you're just exposing yourself. That is sexual assault. Like those are things you do not do.
Oh, he will pull off, jacket off at your job. Oh yes, that's him. I'm keeping it clean.
He will jack off at the hospital while you're performing surgeries. He will be out in the parking lot jacking off.
Yeah, sending you videos and everything, and yeah, like he has no shame of get here, he will get here, and I will record his ass.
Can you send me? See, what I need is the last time y'all seen each other with the date, because I know sometimes the cameras have the dates, because I have the cameras too in my home. If you can leave it with the date on there, and then the text message thread, and if he tries to call you, record that motherfucker for me, please.
I will.
Okay.
I will. That's no problem at all.
Okay.
And I will make sure I have another surgery in like 45 minutes, and I'm done. So
you know what you can do? You know what you can do, because you got me as no call, so it won't show up on him. Can you call him real quick, three-way, right now, and then just let him explain? Because you know he's gonna overtalk you anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's gonna show up as a conference call.
It will.
Yes, because we both have iPhones.
Damn.
It's going to show up as a conference.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what I can do is I'll go run into my office after my surgery, and I'll process on my office phone, and I'll have you on my cell phone.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just ask. I want you to ask him questions about, like, what was that about your wife? Like, what is going on? Like, I just saw that video. That is all I need right there. Because let me tell you, this nigga will lie until he is 6 feet under. He will lie.
Oh yes. And that is just if he would have never called and said anything about a blogger, about anything, first of all, I don't follow celebrity gospel. So I would have never found it. I would have never seen it. You know, I don't have social media, so nothing that he do existed, you know, on any of my YouTube feeds. So until he called and he said it, and when he told me, I was just like, what? And he was talking fast. He was like, do not talk to any blogger. I'm like, well, why would a blogger contact me? And he's like paranoid. Like, he's like, they might have my phone records, my text history, or whatever. He said, they can check my iCloud, and, you know, just all type of things. And I said, okay, you know, no, like, I won't talk to anyone. And he was just like, because I don't want to lose your license over these fucking bloggers. And I said, well, I'm like, I'm not, you know, married to you. Like, I'm just dealing with you. Like, you're my friend. Like, we have been through things before. And he was just like, don't answer the phone with no fucking guy. And I said, okay. So I was like, all right, no problem. So now I'm sitting there, I'm just like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, you need to figure out what's going on. So when I looked it on my feed, I see other people talking about infidelity, he's married, and whatever. You know, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then I'm coming across your video. And yeah, he swears up and down that this is because I've been trying to interview. I said,
I've never asked him for an interview, ever.
I said, here's the thing. People decline interviews all day long. I said, I don't think it had. He said, well, I criticized her. I criticized her work also. And I said, but that doesn't mean that she will come after you. Like, I didn't even know. He just told me that he's a motivational speaker. He speaks at, you know, at events every now and then. He was like, well, and I also speak to the youth at my church. That's what he said. I never knew, like, he was doing short clips, you know, videos and social media vids and whatever. All that shit that Derrick is talking about, that's not who he is, because he talks to you crazy, you know, and that's just the bottom line too. He talks to you crazy. He criticizes anything. Any woman that has insecurities cannot deal with him, because if you do, you will be just like his wife, sitting there alone and feeling like you owe him something. Because he will tell you in your face, like, if he's done something for you, the first thing he'll tell you is like, well, I did this for you, and I've done this, so you should be appreciative. Like, you should at least show me some type of respect.
Yeah. So what did he tell you about his wife? What did he
she's out there living her life, I'm living my life, and until I can find somewhere to serve her, he said, because the parents kept telling the constable she wasn't there, she didn't live there. So I told him, I said, well, you can actually go in front of a judge and let them know, like, you don't have an address for her and you don't know how to contact her, and they proceed with the divorce. And he just kind of kept making up, excuses. He kept saying, well, I want to do it, but I have so much other things that I have to do or whatever, but I'm going to get a divorce from her. And that was like the ending to it. He never brought her up again. He never said anything. He never went into details about her. The only thing that he ever told me was that she was a Christian and didn't believe in divorce.
That's a lie. She been trying to leave that nigga, but every time chance she get, he come get her. So she won't run her fucking mouth about his brand. Because if anybody can take his ass down, it can be her. As soon as she snaps up out of that shit she going through.
One more important thing that he did that he told me was that the last time that they had broke up, she accused him of hitting her. And that's how she ended up going to her parents' house, supposedly. And he said, she said that I hit her, and she told her parents. And at the end of the day, whatever happens in my house should stay in my house. That's what he said. And he said,
so he didn't deny hitting his wife.
No, he never denied it. He just said that she told her parents.
That is a bitch ass figure. Like, how the fuck does your big ass hit a little woman like that?
Yeah.
Now, before I was laughing, now I'm fucking mad because, like, you gonna beat a bitch, you gonna beat a woman to stay with your ass just so you can make money? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, and when I asked him, I was like, so, like, what happened? Like, what he said? Well, she did, she got upset and we had an argument, and from that moment on, she called her parents and said that I hit her, and then he said, I don't like my business in the streets like that. He was like, I'm an image to uphold or whatever, and she knows better. Like, basically, like, she knew better to do that. And he said, and from that moment on, I was done.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, just send me the receipts that you have, him in your home, timestamp the last time y'all seen each other, and whenever you get out of surgery, hope everything goes well. Call me from your office phone. I want to hear that motherfucker explain himself, and then it's over. It's over. It's fucking over. Okay. Thank you so much.
I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Bye.
All right. Now, I see most of y'all in the comments talking shit like y'all ain't watched Married to Medicine, okay? The doctors in Georgia use their real language, okay? They talk just like this here, all right? And a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? The language that is called proper doctor language is, was invented by white folks. Let's just be honest, okay? This is how black people talk. She's a Jamaican American. She's black, and that's how she talks as a doctor, and she's still a resident at a training hospital. So y'all stop with that. Talk about, a surgeon tech. Y'all act like y'all ain't been down to damn Northside Hospital, and them doctors coming down, and them damn nurses talking shit anyway. Talking just like that. But, shut up, Shan. And my husband talking about she got a big ass too, so he get on my nerves. Anyway, so yeah, and there is that. Now, Derrick has since put a gag order on the doctor. Okay, like I said, he did it today, but I got this on Monday, okay? So I'm gonna put a receipt on my Instagram. And when I get everything cleared by my attorneys, it won't take that much time. I'll go ahead and upload this receipt to my Patreon, okay? Because these, are under her little gag order, and I just want to make sure that she won't get in trouble. Give it to me on Monday, okay? I'm talking about the actual receipt. I just don't want him to have no type of loophole to get in, all right? Now, because we have the recording on this, and when it was recorded, we can prove when we got this, all right? Now, with that being said, do I have anything I gotta add? Oh, thank you to everybody that donated. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing to the platform, okay? Thank you to all the new winos. We love y'all. But you know what? Fuck with Friday. If I forgot anything, I will tell you. But there is another woman in my DM right now with all the receipts. I don't think she minds putting out her identity, but I will get back to y'all on that. They're coming out like woodwork, okay? They just coming out like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. But anyway, and also, guys, please do not forget to show support to our sponsors, okay? We would not be here without them and you, okay?
All right, so that is basically sheesh, man. Damn, man, damn. This is basically a Tyler Perry situation. Heard everything, messing around with a doctor. This is the second time he got caught having unprotected sex, and the fact that there is domestic violence. So this dude could be going down in flames. He could be going down in flames. There's another one in the works too. I mean, these women coming out, and this is going to be like, this could be Derrick Jaxn week, roast week to Derrick Jaxn roast weeks, roast month. Manosphere is going to have a field day, barbecue. This marriage, I hope it could weather a storm, but this could be one of those marriages where they just separate for years and years and have lovers, and then when they get older, they may get back together. That could be one of those marriages. Or it's just the fact that it's just kaput. And it's sad, but, you know, I would like to see this overcome. But like I said, true love is something that is tested, and it's barely passes the test. And this is real life. And it's rough. Life is rough. And I don't know if to be honest with you, I don't think this is Derrick is gonna come out on top of this. Maybe not. But I really don't see him coming out on this on top. I see if his wife wakes up, and does not. This time she could wake up and still continue the marriage, but she could wake up and just clean him out. That may be the case. That may be the what could break Derrick Jaxn into actually possibly being that man he's supposed to be. Who knows? But this is not looking good. Oh no. It's not. Dude is really a Pookie and a Ray Ray. The mask is coming off. These women are coming in, storming the gate. Black men are making videos left and right. Cracking the champagne bottles. Partying. Just chilling because the simp, the Lord of Simps, has been dethroned. Well, not really, but he could come back with another brand because there will be women there to be there for Derrick Jaxn. What do you think? You think women are still going to be there for him? Who knows? Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am also on Spreaker. Okay? Spreaker. Spreaker.com. So check me out there. I'll be hitting up, that audio podcast platform there. All right, guys. On to the next one. Later.